Hello beauties, it's me Tony, and today's video we are going to be talking about things that I will not be buying in 2022. So I thought this would be a fun video for us to do today, just kind of discuss some of the things that I will not be buying, and some of these are like trendy things. So let's talk about it. If you guys are new to my channel focuses on a little bit of luxury. I like to do unboxings, fitness content, travel, and lifestyle. So if you like that sort of thing, you're in the right place. All of my subscribers, welcome back. I'm glad you guys decided to click on another one of my videos. And all of you guys that are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content and consider subscribing, okay? I post videos 3 times a week, and that's Mondays, Wednesdays, and either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Just really depends on when I have time to post, but I like to give you guys 3 videos a week. Also, in between time, if you want to catch me, go ahead and follow me over there at Instagram at TonyJanae_. We're trying to grow over there. Thank you guys who have already subscribed, been over there and followed me on Instagram. I really do appreciate that. We got goals for 2022, and I appreciate you guys helping me get there, okay? So let's get into the things I will not be buying in 2022. All right, so I have my Louis Vuitton little notebook here to kind of just go through some of the things. You guys know when I have lists, have to kind of keep track of them, and so this is one way that I do it. So the first thing is definitely a trendy item, and it's the Versace Bratz heels. If you guys have seen them, I'm gonna link them in there. They come in a couple different colors, I think like a pink and a purple, and they're kind of like a satin material. Now, I don't typically wear heels anyways, but I would wear a chunky heel. But I wouldn't buy these just because it's like too much of a chunk, and I already feel like I'm tall, okay, tall enough. I'm like 5'7", so if I put those on, I would be a giant. And if that's the look you're going for, by all means go. But I remember going to Dubai, and I had some like chunky heels like that too, and they had another like platform. Now granted, these were like cheap Charlotte Russe, if you guys know Charlotte Russe, like those cheap Charlotte Russe heels. And I remember walking out of the hotel and twisting my ankle, like twisting it around. So that's one reason that kind of makes me a little bit skeptical about buying them. And they're really, really trendy. And for you to spend almost like $1,000 on those shoes, I just don't see it like being like a stick around forever. They'll probably like stick around. You can bring them out every other season, or like when that trend comes back around. But by the time that trend might come around, what I'm gonna be 40, 50, like it's not gonna work for me, right? I'm not, who's walking around with heels that high that age? I mean, people do it, but I don't think I would be that person, okay? So that's why I'm saying no to those, even though they're cute on people. When I see them, I think it's cute, but no to those Bratz heels, okay? No. The second thing is more like a category of things. So it is any designer bucket hat. Now, I've seen Fendi, I've seen Gucci hats, and I've just seen them all. Like Burberry, you know, Burberry has their classic one that they have. I've seen all of those, and I've tried them on, and just when I put them on, they don't work for me. And I remember wearing them when I was a lot younger and really liking how they looked. But now when I try those things on, I just feel like it doesn't work for my face. Like, and I feel like I got a long enough face, and even if I were like my hair longer, long hair, or in a bun or something, it just doesn't work. I've tried different styles to try to make it work, and I really like them and would love to have one as a part of my collection. You guys know I have been looking for hats, so finding different hats, but I think like I found my hat category, and it's just a regular baseball hat. Like those are the ones that look the best on me. I just like that look a little bit better, and so that's why I'm gonna say no to the bucket hats. They just have not worked out for me as in style, but I do love seeing them on other people. They look really cool, really nice. Just hasn't worked for me, okay? So third thing is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag. Okay, so this probably wouldn't typically be on somebody's list. It's on my list because I always thought this was the bag that I wanted. When I did my first luxury, like started buying luxury things, the first bag that I bought was the Multi-Pochette, but it was between the Multi-Pochette and the Neverfull. And I ended up getting the Multi-Pochette because they had more bags to go with it. So I always still was in the back of my head, I was thinking, yeah, I want to get the Neverfull one day. And then when I started like going around, just like I felt like it was like a mommy bag, because when I would take my daughter to dance, at least 2 or 3 ladies had the bag. If I went to a baby shower, at least 2 or 3 ladies had the bag. And so I just seen it so often that it kind of turned me off to want to get it. I'm still looking for a tote bag, but not Louis Vuitton. I do like the Louis Vuitton on the go tote. I like that. That's just out of my price range to be buying though. But I do like how that one looks, and I would do that one. But the Neverfull, it's just gonna be a no. I do have a Telfar bag coming. That'll give me like the tote bag effect. But I'm still looking at a couple other brands. Like Loewe has a tote bag that I'm considering. And of course the Saint Laurent bag. But again, that's starting to be like really popular too. And I want to have something that is like, when I wear it, people are asking like, what is that? Not like, I seen that, I know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying no to the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, even though I still like it. And maybe one day when I just have a plethora of bags, I'll get that to add. But yeah, I just want something unique and more like for me, and not feel like it's for everyone. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say no. The next thing that I would be saying no to in 2022 is any of those heels with the logo on the heel. So like, you know, the YSL that has the YSL pump, you should be seeing pictures, of course. Or the Dolce & Gabbana, they have the DG. They also have one that has just the D on it. But any heel that's like that, I know for me, first thing, how are they walking in this? I don't know. Like, how are you walking in this? And so I feel like it'll still give me the same feeling as a like thin pump, and I can't walk in thin pumps. I need a chunk of a heel. So that's another reason. And then the main reason why I would say no to it is because I don't like the flashy, okay? I like it to be kind of simple, kind of subtle, for you to be able to like know it's something fancy, but you don't know it's something fancy, or it just feels fancy to me. Like, people don't have to know what I'm wearing. I know what I'm wearing, and I'm good with knowing what I'm wearing. I don't have to shout it out like these are Gucci Princetown mules, or this is this, or this is that. I'm okay with people not knowing what I'm wearing. Okay, so I'm not as flashy, even though I'm flashy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's kind of why I would say no to those type of heels for me. And I don't really like how they look on other people either, just to be honest. But if that's your thing, don't feel like I'm coming for you. I'm just saying that's just not what I like. And what I like only matters to me. It don't matter to you. Like, you like what you like. That's all that matters, right? Yeah, I think so. So let's get to the next thing that I'm saying no to. Next item that I'm saying no to, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. This is a ready-to-wear item. It's the Mugler jeans. And they're the ones that have like, okay, they're blue jeans, and then they have like a thong cut out in the middle. It's not actually cut out, but it makes it look like it's a thong. And then it's black on the sides. Those are a no. Like, I don't see any mom wearing those jeans unless you're just that mom. And some of y'all might be that mom. I'm not, so I can't see myself wearing those. I would wear those and my son would be like, Mom, what you got on? Even my daughter, she'd probably say, I see your booty or something. Like, this is a no for me in general. Those jeans are nothing that I would ever like lust for, or I feel like I need to have, but I have been seeing them on a couple channels. And so I wanted to mention that that's a no for me, okay? I won't be getting into that trend. I won't be buying those pants, anything like that. It's not for me, okay? All right. Next item that I will not be purchasing is the Dior choker necklace. Now, I have seen this a couple of different times, a couple of different ways. Also seen some that were on sale like a month ago maybe. But it's a no for me. I don't like anything that's like around my neck this heavy. Even me wearing like this mock neck is doing the most for me right now. I don't like that. So I wouldn't necessarily purchase a choker. It just reminds me of like in the 90s when we used to wear those black choker things. And my sister, she was into it. Like, she would wear those all the time. Like, never take them off kind of thing. It's just not my thing. I don't like things choked around my neck. It makes my neck, I feel like it'll make my neck look bigger or something. I just don't like the look. I haven't tried it on, so it could be something different if I go in the store and I actually try it on. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I can work that. But just me looking at pictures and looking at other people wearing it, it's just not for me. It's just not for my style. I do know that it does drop a little bit more. You don't have to wear it as a choker. But even like something that's right here, it would just feel like too much. I like really dainty pieces. And it's just a chunk of a choker. And a lot of other brands are doing them too because of the popularity of your necklace. But it's a no for me. Not this year. Not this year. Maybe if my neck like slims down, it'll be for me. But I don't think so. I just don't like things like up here. I would feel like I'm choking. I haven't seen like a Chanel thing on another person's channel that they talked about the choker, and it's just a no. Just a no. I can't do it. You guys let me know. What do you think of that Dior? Because I've been seeing it everywhere. So let me know what you think about it. The next item that I will not be purchasing is the Louisa earrings. And it goes back to the Neverfull. The reason why I really wouldn't get the Neverfull, it's just everywhere. You see them everywhere. All the influencers are buying them. And then also, I like a smaller earring. I don't like a big chunk. And I get why people will like it, because it's like where everything else could be Zara or H&M or Target or Walmart, but then you got these earrings and it just makes it look a little bit effortless, like you're not trying that hard. You just got your little Louis Vuitton earrings and you're not doing too much. You're just cute. So I get that, but it's just not for me. I think the earrings will be too big for me. I know they do make smaller ones, but they're probably not as small as these, and this is probably like the biggest that I would go. I've always tried to get into the habit of wearing big hoops. Like years ago, I would try to put in like bigger hoops and they just never worked for me. I just felt like I looked weird, and I see people wear like their big hoops with their ponytails, and I just really like how it looks on other people, but for me, the big hoops, it doesn't do anything for me. I feel like it brings me down instead of lifting me up. And the girls I see with those big hoops, it brings them up, baby. They look good, and I don't feel like I look good when I wear them. So I like to stick to studs or like a little huggy or something like that. But that's it. So if you got the Louisa earrings, let me know what you think about them. Because the last one that I'm going to mention is also a popular item that I see all the time. And it's the Alexander McQueen shoes. It's the ones that have like the clear bottom. And it's like a chunky heel. A chunky platform. The bed part of it. Same thing as like the other couple of things. You know, guys know I love a tennis shoe. There are Alexander McQueen shoes that I would consider buying, but those ones are not. Just because of the fact I see them everywhere. It's another thing. I like wearing my stuff where people are like, what are those? Not like, you know, what are those? Not that one, but you know, like, what you wearing? Like, oh, those are cool. What are those? Like, versus like, oh, those McQueen. She just got a McQueen. It's like, them knowing what the shoe is. I would rather not know what my shoe is. And I feel like that McQueen silhouette, the shoe I'm actually talking about, it's known. So if you see that silhouette, you're gonna know those are Alexander McQueen without even like seeing the name on the back or wherever they put the name on the tongue or whatever. If you see them, you would know that that's what the shoe is. Or if it was a dupe for it, you would know what they're duping, because the shoe is just iconic for Alexander McQueen. So that is something that I would not purchase because of that fact. I like my stuff to be subtle. I like for people not really to know what it is unless I really like it. Like, I do have some things on my list or things that I've purchased that is not so subtle with shoes that you see logos all over it. However, it's because I really love the item and I don't mind it having it. But for the most part, my everyday sneakers and tennis shoes that I wear that are designer, I'd rather them not be like something that everybody sees on everybody else. It's just what it is. It's just what it is, you guys. Okay, you guys. So that is all that I have for this video, you guys. I just wanted to tell you some of the things that I'm not planning on buying in 2022. Does not mean that one day they might be on my radar, because, you know, we are allowed to change. We're allowed to grow. Our ideas and our styles, they change over time. Like, what I was wearing in my 20s is not the same as what I wear in my 30s. Like, it's different. My style has evolved and shifted a little bit. And so it's okay for that to happen. It's okay for what I say this year to not be the same next year, right? Like, who is that said that last year's prices are not today's prices? Same thing. Last year likes might not be this year likes, right? Or what I disliked last year doesn't mean I won't like it next year, right? So we're allowed to change our minds. We're humans. We do that, okay? We do that. So you guys, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. In between time, don't forget to go over there and follow me on Instagram. If you stayed this long and watched my content, please, 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 please subscribe, okay? We are trying to grow, okay? I'm really close to 300, but the goal is 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000, right? We're trying to grow. I know all that's not going to happen this year, but we can be hopeful, okay? We can be hopeful that it all happens and it all works out the way we want it to work out, right? As well as subscribing, leave me comments down below and let me know what you're considering not buying in 2022. What are things that you're like, no way, Tony, I'm not touching that. that is not for me, let me know that down in the comments box below. And then also, don't forget to like the video if you like it, okay? And I want to thank you guys for watching this video, because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and I appreciate that. I hope you guys have a good night, good morning, a good evening, whenever you're choosing to watch this video. And you guys, before you go, watch another one of my videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.